Alright folks, so I figured what we do is we'll go ahead and check the dead key, the forward swing, the reflect, everything we can see on the striker barefoot. Then we'll do the same thing on the Conex barefoot. Then we'll turn the striker on in the 8-pill position. We'll check everything again. Then we'll turn the Conex on the 2x8 position, and we'll try everything again, see how that all looks on the meter. Now when I first set my antenna up here, I have the the high gain SPT 500, the penetrator. When I first set it up, I was using my MFJ 259B antenna analyzer, which I still have. The problem I was seeing is with the MFJ, it was basically reading the opposite of what my meter was showing as far as SWR. And I know any antenna analyzer, they only put out like 1/4 of a watt, give or take. And of course, when you use the antenna analyzer, all you're analyzing is the antenna and the feed line from the antenna. I even went as far as to check it directly, at the feed point of the antenna without an coax. But so when I set the antenna up, I figured the best course of action was to set the antenna with the meter in line going to a radio. I didn't have the switch box in line. I didn't have the amplifier in line, none of that. So I figured that would be the best course of action, so that's what I did. Now real quick, since I've got the Rig Expert AA35 Zoom, that meter reads the exact opposite as what the MFJ 259B meter reads. I mean, it's not like they're too far off, but the numbers are, they contradict each other. I did buy the 259B used, so I don't know its history. I bought the AA35 Zoom brand new, so I know it's a good calibrated instrument. I bought that from, I think I got it from Gigaparts, and it was 100% brand new packaging. So I trust that a lot more. But even with that AA35 Zoom, you'll set an antenna up where it looks perfect, everything's right, and once you throw your jumpers, your meters, everything else in line, what the radio shows coming back as reflect, and as what your meter shows as SWR, can contradict what that meter shows, because that meter is only reading the antenna. Because you do have jumpers in line, I have a switch box, for example, a couple of radios. I mean, just going through a meter can change things. Just going through a couple pieces of coax can change things. So it is what it is. But basically, we're going to show you what this reads with this meter right here. Now keep in mind, when I start showing you what the amplifier does, you can add probably several hundred watts after what it shows. We all know what a 2 driving 8, 220/290 driving 828/79 amplifier does, and definitely reads low. I've got 3 of these now. 191 has 1. They all read. I'll tell you this: they can't read true PEP. It's not a true PEP meter. Like I've said many times, it does not have a powered circuit. It tries to. You'll see the meter will just slam and either stop or go back a little. Whereas like a Bird 43, with the Bird peak kit, you'll see it'll, slowly go up because it's reading that true PEP. But this meter's good enough for me. It lets me know things are working. So with that out of the way, let's get going. So here's a striker. I'm going to turn the mic gain all the way down. And let's see, what are we going to do here? I'm going to go to SWR set. And for this, we're just going to, I think, leave everything on 20. We're not going to check the 140. Well, you know what? I can. I can do it on this radio. It's not going to change per radio because your antenna system's going to stay the same. It's just a pain in the butt for me to, um, for me to key the mic and everything else. But anyway, here we go. We're going to check channel 20 first. So I need to set the SWR. Okay, we calibrated it. Now we're going to read SWR. We can look at it on the meter here, see what it's showing. We'll go up here. Looks pretty good to me there. Now, I haven't even checked 1 and 40 for so long. It could be totally out of whack. I did try to tune this antenna for exactly on channel 20, and from what I remember, it wasn't nearly as wideband as my Serial Tornado 27 that I ran before. But anyways, here we go. Let's check it. Okay, calibrate it. It's good to go. Channel 1. Let's go to SWR, see what it reads. See, channel 1's definitely higher. Shows a 1.2. Striker shows another bar. I'd say that's plenty within reason. Now let's go to channel 40. We have to recalibrate it. Okay, might be a tad high, it's pretty dang close. Let's go to SWR. So we got just a smidge over a 1.1. Looks about the same there. So as you can see, according to this, we're a little bit higher on channel 1 than we are on channel 40. It's nothing bad. It's a 1.1 to a 1.2. With channel 20 being almost in the middle. It's pretty good. So I'm happy with that. I'm definitely not going to bring my antenna down to mess with that little tiny bit. Now, go to reflect on the 30 watt scale. Just the radio. I'll just go right to channel 20 for everything here. Hello. I have to turn the mic gain up, don't I? Hello, 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 hello. Audio, audio. Hello, hello. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Hello, 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 hello. Audio, audio. Hello, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Let's look at the SWR. Hello, hello, hello. 1, 1. Reflect. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, this is actually showing reflect too. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, everything looks great on that striker. Now, I'm gonna go ahead, turn the striker off, turn the Conex on. I don't think much should really change because, not much should change on the antenna. So all we're gonna do on this, we'll just check the reflect. And I'm going to leave everything the way I normally run it. We're still on reflect, 30 watt scale. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 1, 1. Let's see, here's SWR. I never use this, but we'll see what it says. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, pretty much just like the other radio, because you don't tune your radio for SWR, you tune the antenna. Okay, everything looks good there. Turn this back on now. Turn that down so I don't have any hiss. Let's go ahead and turn the amplifier on in the 8-pill position only, because that's the only position I can run the striker in. We're back on the setting for the striker. We're still in reverse power, 30-watt scale. So this is with the 8-pill on. We're going to look at the reverse power coming back. Shows about half a watt. Let's go on the radio. Now I'm going to modulate. Hello, 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 1111111. Hello, 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 11111. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 11111. Under 1 watt. Perfectly acceptable. Looks good to me. I could go ahead and check the SWR with the amplifier and everything on, but we're just going to look at the reflect. I think that's the best way of checking that. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and turn the striker off and turn the Conex back on. Now we're going to turn the driver on. So now we have 2 driving 8 with the Conex, same 30-watt scale in reverse. So go ahead and dead key it. Looks like we got about that same half a watt. Hello, 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 hello. Now it does go up higher. Remember, we're almost doubling the power coming out of the amplifier now. Hello, 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 audio, audio, hello, 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 audio, audio, audio. Hello, hello, hello. So between 2 and 3 watts of reflect. That's not bad. I can live with that. Check it on the radio here. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 audio, audio. Kind of matches when you put the SWR on, because you have to remember this is going to show reflect. So it's kind of, you know, in lines with that. So also you have to remember, in a staged amplifier, meaning you can run just the driver section or the final section all by itself, or you can run them together. It's always going to show, you know, sometimes you can show more reflect in there, and you can start getting some issues when you start running that, because you're going through multiple relays and stuff like that. I did have a huge problem with this amplifier. It took a few builders to get it out of there. It's good now, and this is where I run the variable. I run it exactly straight up and down. Don't touch it. I don't drive it hard. I just tune my radios for maximum audio. I run low dead keys. If you watch my videos, you know my amplifiers, my radios, nothing heats up. Okay, so now let's see what we can do now. Well, we're going to go on the 300 watt scale. We'll just look at forward power. And this is going to be the Conex right here with the 2x8. We're just going to look at dead key only. Here we go. It's picking up the fans, but here we go. Let me go ahead and turn that mic gain off. Here we go. According to this meter, which I obviously have stated I feel is a little low, got a 120 watt dead key. Now when I turn the mic gain up, it is going to pick up the fans, and you'll see it will go up. Goes up about 160. That's all I drive it. That's coming out of the amplifier. That's it. If you want to see actual radio dead key. We'll go to the 30 watt scale. We're still on the radio. This is all I drive the amplifier with. 30 watt scale. Not even a watt, according to this. Probably about 3/4 of a watt. You know, sometimes in your coax and jumpers, it'll read a little lower, but that's probably about right for that power coming out of the amp. Like I say, I don't run my equipment hard, and it lasts. And the audio coming out is so loud compared to somebody who's driving their equipment hard. The harder you drive something, the higher the carrier you have coming out of your radio, the dead key going into the amp. All you're going to do is start losing audio. Yeah, you're going to see a higher signal, but you're going to start losing audio, guys. I've been doing this a long time. All my videos pretty much show this. Okay, now we're going to go on the striker. Amp's still off. We're just going to look at striker dead key only, 30 watt scale. Should be about 5 watts, give or take, from what I remember. Ooh, look at that. SWR protect, come on, I forgot to switch it. Okay, here we go. Exactly what I remembered. See, we're on the 30 watt scale, exactly 5 watts. So that's what I'm putting in to the 8-pill section. The Conex, I'm putting approximately 3/4 of a watt in to the 2-pill driver, which drives the 8-pill section on the amp. On the striker, I only run the 8-pill section. So I'm putting 5 watts in the 8-pill section. And you know what? I forgot to show swing on the Conex, but here it is on the striker. And like I say, these meters, they don't show true forward swing. They just don't. But here we go. Hello. Okay, that's the striker only. Let's go to the 300 watt scale. Hello, 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 audio. Hello, hello. Compare that to the striker. Hello, hello, hello. You can see how it goes up to 60 and kicks back. Hello. So you can take it for what it's worth, 50, 60 watts, give or take. It's doing something like that. We'll just say that. Since I forgot to do the Conex, let's go back and do the Conex. Same scale, 300 watt scale, forward swing. Did I switch? Yeah, I did. Okay, why are we showing such a low dead key? What happened here? Oh, because we're on the 300 watt scale. Okay. Hello. Hello. Audio. Audio. It shows around 30 watts. I know the Conex does more than that. Like I say, it's a tight, lazy meter. Doesn't show true forward swing. Let's go to the 30 watt scale. See what it shows there. Hello. Audio. Audio. Hello. You can see how fast that needle just swings forward, past, and then stops and comes back. It just doesn't, you know, for $100 range, this is the best meter I found. You can actually go in and adjust it and make it accurate. I just leave it alone. It just lets me know things are working. Okay, so what did we have to do now? Okay, now we're going to show, all right. Let's show what the striker does with the amp, with the 2x8 section on, or the 8-pill section on, I mean. Okay, we're the striker, 8-pill only. Like I say, it doesn't read true. You're going to hear me keep saying this, just so you know. We're going to go up to the 3000 watt scale, and we're on the PEP setting, and we're on the striker going into the straight 8 section. Let's make sure I flip my switcher. There we go. So that's roughly 100 watt dead key there. That 5 watts of drive from the striker gets me 100 watt dead key out of the 8-pill section. And then we're going to go ahead and modulate. Hello. 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 800, 825 is what this meter shows. I know it's more than that, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, we're going to turn this off. We're going to switch. We're going to go back to the Conex. We're going to turn the driver on. Now we're on the Conex, 3000 watt scale. Let me turn the microphone gain off because this microphone will pick up the fans. Let's see what the dead key shows here. About 110 watt dead key, about 10 watts higher than the striker. Let's turn the mic gain back up to where I run it right about 230. Let's see what it goes to, 3000 watt scale. Now you can see how the dead key got up because it's picking up the fan noise. Hello, audio, hello. It shows about 1200, but I want you to watch how that meter goes forward and then swings right back. Hello, audio. So, we all know a 2x8 does a lot more than 12 or 1400 watts, but you know, take it as for, you know, what this meter does. It at least lets you know it's working. It gives you some type of measurement. One day I'll put it up. I'll calibrate it to an actual known good like Bird 43 with the Bird 43 peak kit. But for right now, I know if it shows 1200 watts with this radio, 800 watts with this radio, I know everything's working. So I just leave it alone and just, you know, that's all there is to it. So I just wanted to show you guys everything because I mean a lot of you guys that watch this, I mean you guys are, you know what's up with CB radios pretty good. Some of you guys are newbies and don't, you know, don't even know, you know, like basic terms like dead key and, you know, what a driver is and you know, other things like that. And we all have to learn, so I figured I'd just kind of, you know, show this and kind of explain it. So one thing I get a lot of times is, you know, why are people running their radios with such low dead keys into an amplifier? You know, you should be able to run 4, 8, 10 watts in. If you run that type of dead key or carrier into an amplifier, a low drive or something with a driver in it like this, all you're going to do is instantly start burning everything up in it. That's just how it works. Just how it is. And literally, this is set up for 3/4 of a watt. This is set up for 5 watts, right? This is going into the 2-pill section, the 2 transistor section in the amp. That, well here, let's check it. Let's turn the 8-pill off. Okay, we got the 2-pill on now. Okay, we only have the 2-pill on. That's it. And we're going to go up here and we're going to look at what it does for power. We're going to go ahead and give it a dead key. That's a 300 watt scale. Let's go to the 30 watt scale. Now remember, the amplifier's on, guys. It's about 2.5 watts coming out of that 2-pill section. That's what it is, guys. I run my stuff easy and it makes big audio. Now we're going to modulate. Same 2-pill section, 300 watt scale. Hello, audio, hello, audio, about 160. In all reality, that's probably closer to, it's a little more than that. Let's just put it that way. But I also do run that variable halfway open for a reason. But so that right there was what was that, about 160, I believe it showed. Let's just use that number, okay? So the striker is putting a 5 watt dead key and about 60 watts into the 8-pill section. Running this, what we're doing is we have a lower dead key of 3/4 of a watt running in to the 2-pill driver of the amplifier. That gets roughly 160, 180, however you want to look at it, the way I have it set up, out of the 2-pill driver, which then runs into the 8-pill driver, which then makes, you know, almost double the power, because that's just how it works. I wish I had a real, a true PEP reading meter so I could show you guys. I've had this amp on a couple guys' benches now, and I know what it does. I've had a guy over here with the Bird 43 with the Bird 43P kit. I know what it does. It does more than this. But like I say, it works for me. And just wanted to kind of show the reflect, the SWR between everything, on, off. And you know what? There's something else to check. I showed you it with the... let's try it in the 2-pill section only. So right now we're in the 2-pill section only. Let's see, things may change because of that staging. Right now we're on the reverse, the 30-watt scale, 2-pill section only with the Conex. Hello, 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 audio, audio. See, that only has half a watt total modulated. So watch, I'm gonna flip on the 2x8. Remember, it's making about 160 watts, give or take. Now we're going to flip the 8 on. So now we have it in the 2 driving the 8. Same 30-watt scale, reverse power, same radio.